Hey guys, King of Charmass here. Today I'll be your judge, your jury, and your analyst. And today I bring to you the top 5 teams. Well, wait, no, those are 10 fingers. Top 5 teams for the Ultra League Remix for Season 10. So, in Season 10, Ultra League Remix, don't say I didn't tell you so, but like, it's like XL. It's like XL heaven. So if you like extra large cheeseburgers and fries, I'm not saying Super Size Me isn't a great idea. Great movie, by the way, of the documentary. If you think McDonald's is bad, it's pretty dang bad. But anyways, as you see here, we have the top 5 teams for the Season 10 Ultra League Remix. My mental health tip for the day: make sure you go get some sun. So basically going out to the sun increases your melatonin like it does something with like your melatonin, you know, the little natural hormone and whatnot chemical that allows you to go to sleep. So going outside actually brightens your mood. It improves your day, gives you more vitamin K, and actually helps you sleep better at night. So make sure you go outside for about, I think it's like what, 15-30 minutes, something like that. I mean, if y'all are watching this, you probably play Pokemon Go, so you know, make sure you mask up, walk outside, do a little bit of your rounds to catch Pokemon, grind, do whatnot, or just do your battles out in the daylight and just bathe in the bask of the sun. Right, like I mentioned, helps your mood, improves your mood, and also improves your sleep, which sleep is very important. Make sure you're getting 8 hours a day. Another tip on another time. But I don't like the Ultra League Remix. It's a lot of fun, but man, there's way too many XLs running around. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, now as I always say, please consider contributing to peakpoke.com using this tab right here. Now to get to here, all you do is go to top performer, scroll down to Ultra League Remix, and we have our top 5 teams. As you see, the top 4 are actually unique teams. If a small sample size may be the result of an individual player, this guy right here did it once, multiple times actually. And as you see here, top 5% usage across the board. So we're going to look at the top 5 right here. Again, lots of XLs, XL Ninetales, XL Gfist, XL Scrafties, freaking running around everywhere, especially the big one as for number 1. The number 5 team we have actually has only 1 XL. So you have Machamp, Abomasnow XL, and Typhlosion. Remember how I told y'all Typhlosion's the best closer in Ultra League Remix? It's pretty dang good. C for coverage, not a lot of bulk. Machamp and Typhlosion will tank your bulk rating, so this is just all damage, which is why the consistency is A. Not very safe as well. As you see here, your safe switch in I don't know if you even have a safe switch in this scenario. I've seen people safe switch into Abomasnow, but if you switch into Abomasnow, there's a lot of fighters, or even worse, the reason why I like Incinerate Typhlosion is because you can farm down Abomasnows. This one uses Shadow Claw though. I don't know if like Shadow Claw is okay, but I like Incinerate better just because you get to lock in those Excavaliers and Abomasnows. If you are up against a Jellicent anyways, and you have to literally like Shadow Claw down, then you're probably in a whole lot of trouble to begin with, because you have to Solar Beam for the W. Still a very powerful team overall. Machamp is a solid lead for the Ultra League Remix. This team has a ridiculously high threat score. I've seen Gengar leads. I've also seen Toxicroak leads. Deoxys defense is this team's worst nightmare, because you can essentially just Rock Slide to victory and or Psycho Boost your way to, like, it's... Rock Slide Psycho Boost is a devastating move, and if you are one of those that spent a whole lot of bread for Deoxys defense XL, then dang, you have an enormous advantage in this cup. And as you see, it's your worst nightmare if you use this team. This team's still decently good. It's the most used team out of the top 5 and still has a 556 rating, but it's also very dangerous just because, like I mentioned, very high threat score, and a lot of the XLs will run you over, so just keep in mind and be very wary. Still a top 5 team, but just be careful. Alright, next up we got team number 4. We got Trevenant, we got A9 XL, and Gfist XL. Gfist XL will be your safe switch, and Alolan Ninetales closes out. Trevenant is in your lead and is incredibly powerful for the Ultra League Remix. As you see here, 559, so not, sadly, it's not 69, you know, like, none of these teams have a 69 rating, so absolutely freaking disappointing. I am ashamed of whoever made these teams. I'm just kidding. Anyways, as you see here, 559, not too much above this one right here. Very powerful team, but as you see, great coverage, not a lot of bulk, just because Trev will tank your bulk rating. Incredibly safe team, and really good consistency. Does really well against a lot of overall meta engine. Trev is just a freaking beast to begin with. As you see here, the only thing you really have to fear is really Regice, Lapras. Lapras especially, because the issue is that it's not really that bad because Seed Bomb, but still Lapras with, if it's an Ice Beam Lapras, it sucks. Ice Shard still does a decent chunk of damage. Not only that, you do double resist Ice just because of the Water Ice, so just keep that in mind. However, Trev, G-Fisk are able to take out Lapras, and Dazzling Gleam does a ton of damage if you're able to hit it. So the keyword is if you are able to hit it. They got shields. All right. Also, Trev is prone to getting locked into things like Snorlaxes, etc. Seed Bomb still does a ton of damage. If you saw my closer video, like, Trev is like beastly, and it still does really well, even just because you could chip away at Snorlaxes, etc. You know, Seed Bomb still does a hefty amount of damage. You lose the lead, safe switch into G-Fisk, realign with Alolan Ninetales. Hopefully, with that energy and shields, you can get the dub. Pretty low threat score of 638 and a very solid team overall. So this team will serve you well, and I like it. It has a good combination of pressure, safety. The only downside is it's Double XL. You need an A9 XL and a Galarian Stunfisk XL to use this team. For team number 3, we have Pidgeot XL, Mew. Not XL, but we have Scrafty XL. So this seems kind of unique just for the fact that you're using Flame Charge, Wild Charge, Mew. I'm actually not surprised. The reason why you have Flame Charge is because of Obama Snow. And with Flame Charge, you can deal a decent amount of damage against the Trevenant if you're able to hit it, and revved up Shadow Claw damage is beastly. Solid team, a big jump in rating for 9 points, which isn't really that much to be honest with you, but this team is pretty baller. Even though, well, not really baller because, you know, you don't have, like, Weather Ball or anything like that. But, you know, it's pretty dang strong. Sitting at 568.5. Very sad. You don't round to 69, so this team sucks. Don't ever use it. But the difficulty you're going to have anyways is it requires Scrafty XL. And if you are willing to build an Ultra League Mew, that's another difficult thing. However, this team still is pretty dope. Go over to its rating. It is pretty solid across the board with the exception of having a lot of bulk. Pidgeot and Mew. Pidgeot's kind of bulky. It's just Mew, I'm guessing, is what tanks your rating. Other than that, great coverage, safety, and consistency. You lose the lead on Mew is your safe switch, and Wild Charge and Flame Charge are able to deal a good combination, and I think Mew is really good against Trevenant just because of the fact that you will get the Flame Charge quicker than it will get to its move. So, and Wild Charge is just destructive if it hits. Overall, a pretty solid team. Pretty medium-sized stat score, I would say. I've seen Articunos. I've seen some Goodras. But in the lead, you have Play with Goodra. I would say Pidgeot losing lead against things like Ampharos or Ice types are probably going to be a little rough. But other than that, still a pretty solid team with the issue, again, being Double XL. You lose the lead, you safe switch into Mew, you either burn down the freaking trees or whatnot, or whatever they throw into you with Flame Charge, or you Wild Charge them down. And then Scrafty is able to rev up against whatever's in the back. Just be mindful, though, there's a lot of Charmers in the back, so you can, like, Scrafty, if it gets locked into a Charmer, just gets destroyed. Absolutely annihilated. Delete. Matt Hardy fan. Well, I like the Hardy bros. I don't know. Like, I didn't really go into the hype tree of, like, broken Matt Hardy. Like, it was cool, don't get me wrong. It's a really cool gimmick, but I don't know. Maybe because, like, you know, Lucha Bros are just, like, all the other great tag team wrestlers you have out there. Yes, this is a WWE reference, by the way. If you like wrestling, we can be friends. Anyways, solid team across the board. Again, only difficulty is basically Double XL along with an Ultra League Mew. You're going to have to use your rare candy, or you're going to, yeah, basically you're just going to have to use your rare candy to get that Mew candy, or unless you do the Mew kiss and you get all that extra research candy that you get so that you could build an Ultra League Mew. Still really freaking expensive. 100k dust for a second move is not cheap. Alright, next up we got a tree. Mohawk, pull your pants up, dude. XL and Pancakes. Burn Pancake, by the way. The Bear Trap, the Pancake. This team is really solid, though. Really high grades across the board. So this team stands at 568.8. So if you round that up, it is 569. So I will give this team a pass. Screw this team, use this team. It's cool, okay? Anyways, as you see here, a very nice team with a very solid A for coverage and A for safety. Super safe, a lot of coverage, and great bulk and consistency. It's a really, really solid. As you see against an overall meta, like, this team will slap and well, it'll literal ball out. It will punch the living hell, and you got pancakes. You got food, you got your veggies, and then I don't know, what's Scrafty? Like a gangster, like it's gangster, I guess? I don't know. Anyways, this team is really great across the board. Really low threat score of 616. Outside of whatever Trevenant's weak to, you just safe switch into G-Fisk, and then Scrafty revs up, or Trev with shields can roll out. As you see here, your biggest weakness is going to be Glide Score. Of course, Scrafty, even though it doesn't look like it, Scrafty for the mere, like, because it resists Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball, it's a rough against Trevenant, and of course the ever-laying Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is probably your worst nightmare, especially if it's Air Slash, because Trev and Scrafty are going to have a really terrible time against it. However, Pancake is powerful, and overall this team is still very, very strong. So, really solid team, does really well against the overall meta. Not too much analysis on this end though. You lose the lead, you safe switch in a G-Fist, a Pancake, and then you close out with Scrafty. And overall, it just has a really high grade just because of a lot of the things you can do. You can even sack Trevenant in the lead. And then just, unless it's a really hard loss lead, like against Mandibuzz, then you're more than inclined to switch out. Or unless you just get straight hard countered, which can happen in Go Battle League. Alright, so for the number 1 team, standing at 580, I think, yeah, 580.6, which is really high. Features a combination from hell known as Deoxys Defense XL along with Mandibuzz XL and a Gliscor. So Gliscor is really good because it's kind of like the anti-meta to this team, just because of the fact that with 9 Slash, you do really well against Trevenants, and with Earthquakes, you have that win con against Galarian Stunfisk, and it's just a very weird mon. But that's why you've seen a bunch of Gliscors running around. Outside of seeing Ice types, which it absolutely hates, which is why you need to switch out immediately against Ice types, overall this team is pretty dang good. A lot of bulk and a lot of safety. It's a very powerful team. And of course, we all know what happens when Gliscor boosts. It literally happens to me on the first time every time I play an Ultra League Remix. The past 4 Gliscors have boosted on me on the first time. Despite that, I've still won the match. However, after that, I've never played Ultra League Remix again. I am so tired of Gliscors boosting on me. Can y'all chill? Chill like it's December, it's the holidays, bro. Seriously. Go to freaking Colorado or whatever, Cheyenne, and go chill out, because I'm so tired of freaking Gliscor boosting. Anyways, enough about my rants about boosting Gliscors. Still very solid across the entire meta. Again, Gliscor is a very anti-meta-ish lead. And then outside of seeing a Ice-type or a Alola Ninetales. So if you do see one, you switch out immediately to Deoxys Defense, and you try to not get locked into either a Mandibuzz or... It's very weird, because the thing about it is that with Sylveon's in the back, Deoxys Defense is going to, try to punch down a Sylveon, and it's going to be... I've seen it before, and I'm just, looking at him, one of my buddies that actually rated heavily for this, was PvPing. I was just, watching him, and it was just that's kind of funny how, yeah, it's very weird. Anyways, if you get the Charmander back, kind of sucks. Gliscor still does heavy damage with Earthquake, etc. You can still get those things like I've seen Blastoise in this cup, and you also have Jellicent, so Bubble Beam can give you a hard time. Even though you do have that Night Slash damage, eventually, unless you boost, it will still, Jellicent will still give you a little bit of a hard time in the 2-shield scenario. Just because of Bubble Beam. You see Ice, Obama Snow, you see A9 with Powder Snow, you switch immediately into Deoxys Defense. And it's kind of interesting because, again, if you do get that Charmer lead, Night Slash is resisted, and Deoxys Defense and Mandibuzz don't exactly like Ice Fairies in the back. Well, Deoxys Defense is fine, but, it's still very iffy, which is why you see the threat score is a little high. You probably won't see a Lomomola, or you won't see Suicune or Milotic. However, the chances of you seeing, a A9 or a Jellicent lead with... If you get Ice Beam with Gliscor, it really sucks. So just beware of that. So if you see one of those two, you got to play it out and see what you can do. Other than that, switch into DD. And then close out with Mandibuzz and Gliscor. Hopefully you don't see an A9 with Charm or something like that, because that would really suck. But that doesn't deny this team is very powerful, and Gliscor did take its wings as the most powerful lead, or against anti-meta lead in the Ultra League Remix for Season 10. And that's GG's. Well, I wonder what's going to be banned the next time they decide to put this cup out. Can we pick our bans? Do you know how much fun Go Battle League would be if I could pick what I could ban? The amount of technical... There's so much you can do if you can pick bans in Go Battle League. Or just, types. So if I could pick a certain type to ban for said cups, then it'd be a lot of fun. But Go Battle League isn't that intricate compared to other games, so I'm not going to talk about that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As you see, Ultra League Remix is full of extra large pancakes, cheeseburgers, and fries. Remember, Chick-fil-A has the best customer service on earth. However, they are closed on Sunday, and today's Sunday. Actually, that's okay, because I'm actually going to see the new Spider-Man movie, so nobody spoil it for me in the comments. That, or by the time this video releases, I would have seen the Spider-Man movie. So, I am not a giant Marvel fan, but, you know, I keep up with the MC universe, and I'm trying to create I'm trying to queue a lot of content so King of Charmanders can, like, relax and chill, because I gotta coach kids, and then I gotta create more videos, and then I gotta coach more kids, and then I gotta do therapy work, because I don't have, like, a therapy day off until, like, next week, or not even then, because, like, I still have to do, I work really freaking hard. However, if you do me a huge favor, please like and subscribe. It's totally free. And like I said, we're almost at 3K subs. So like, I really do appreciate y'all. When 3K subs do go out, I'll be putting out that new video. New intro video. So it's going to replace the one that's been out for a while since 1K subs. So I really appreciate you guys. Really hope you have wonderful holidays. And good luck on your Go Battle League sets. And I will see you guys on the next video.